if we were to do that environment of like
Is that
whoever,
burning? I just heard.
but like you know what I mean, right?
Bomb.
Bernie, shush for a sec. I love you, but
Oh
just one
my
sec. Let me finish this before my brain goes. Right. So if we were to have a society where, like, let's say I grew the weed, you grew the food, and Bernie, fucking makes all the magic gold dust, right? The point is, oops, we've accidentally stepped into socialism. Oops, because you do this,
Yeah,
you do that, you do,
yeah.
yeah. Oops, we're accidentally socialists, and that is why I feel like they've attacked socialism to make you feel like that's a terrible, horrible thing. Because having an independent, skilled job kind of thing is, oh, that's bad. It all has to be free market, And I feel like that's a bit of a trick, because how can it be free market if you, like you say, if we were in a community where us three have to survive together, and let's say I'm good at doing this, you're good at doing that, then we'll just do that. We don't think about money. It's only when you introduce money that you suddenly start going, oh, well, I'm not getting my fair share because I do this, so I deserve a little bit more money because I'm doing this. If you just remove that money aspect and think, oh, it's just about us and life and just being friends and just, that's what's important.
Well,
Yeah,
the whole money
it's
thing
the
is saying
capitalism
I'm
is
more
not a free
valuable.
market. It's captured capitalism, and it's phony crony capitalism is the true term, where it's a combination of communist and fascist, all technocracy that we are in.
Up on the history.
Sorry.
But I feel like they've
I give
purposely
up.
made it
I give
so
up.
convoluted.
No one wants to see my book.
Right, sorry, yeah. No, I was gonna
And
say,
it's
I
Luke's
just
book.
feel like they've made it so personally like convoluted, so that we're all arguing over, oh well, I'm this, I'm that, but you never focus on like the real problem. So like, I mean, if you even go to the Bible, right, this is one of the best examples. Jesus, he comes to what is it, the mosque or whatever, wherever he was, and he comes to pray, and he says,
Temple.
yeah, well, yeah. He comes to that and he says, look, I'm going to pray. And he sees people trading and taking taxes and stuff. And he goes mental.
Yeah,
He goes,
yep.
like, yeah. And he says the phrase,
Flips over the table.
Yeah, but he says, you cannot do this in my Father's house, right? And now religion, Christianity especially, loves to say, well, by this he means the church. But you will see Jesus refer to his Father's house as the world. He literally says, you live in somebody's field. What will you do when the farmer returns? Referring to God. He's saying you live in God's field. This is his house. You live in it. So what he's saying is, you can't trade in God's world, not in his church. Why would God care if if you're a dick church? Would God really care if you were an asshole tax man in his church, but if you go outside and do the same thing, he'd be like, oh, that's okay? No, God would be like, you're still a dickhead. So that fits. You cannot trade and do taxes and this in God's world. It fits with like Native Americans that say we don't own the land, we borrow it from Mother Earth. Like and again, you go into the Quran.
I mean,
the Quran will tell you cannot lend money expecting profit. You can lend money, but you cannot expect profit.
Yeah. Well, that's exactly the same as give and you shall receive. It doesn't say given you shall receive. It doesn't say, give to receive. It just says if you give, you will receive. It
doesn't say give one to receive two.
It's just about the giving.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. And this is how it's twisted.
Just about the giving.
Right, because obviously people be like, oh, wait, Mr. Priest. So if the Bible tells me not to do this, then why am I paying my taxes, and why am I going to work every day and paying for this? And they go, oh no, keep paying your taxes, keep it.
Right? Yeah, no, that's just in the church.
Exactly, but Jesus said this shouldn't happen. Why did he say it?
In the church as I enter church.
Because he's saying it corrupts, though, isn't he?
And just one thing before I forget it is
people.
Yeah, and what are they trying to do now? Like, you were saying, do not trade. Like, what have we heard over the last couple of years, right? If you don't do certain things, you won't be able to trade in their system.
Yeah, exactly.
In this false kind of system, right? So this is the whole,
I mean, mate, that right. When you think about it, though, that's been going deeper for way longer, because if you're not from a country, you can't go and trade. You know, you have to have the right to trade somewhere. And now, obviously, as people that are living in the Western world, we never even consider this. And now, as an English person who, whose countrymen brilliantly voted for Brexit, I can now sit here and say, arseholes, because I can't now go to Spain and do this. I can't just move to Spain and do this same shit I could have done 5 years ago, but because of some dickheads, I can't. But that's the point.
Don't
Like,
swear while I'm in the Lord's house.
Oh my God! The stuffed beagle want to. What? This is turning into a
Dude,
bloody
walked in here
roundhouse now.
in a couple minutes as soon as I'm out. Sorry,
But
I
the
had to
point- the
scream
point-
down.
It's all right. The point is that we've got these restrictions, and it's all financial. Like, if you were rich, you could move wherever you want. You know, you could, like, Rupert Murdoch. He's Australian, but he's actually American. He has an American fucking passport because he's so fucking rich. They were like, "Come on in."
He's a fox, man.
Oh yeah, exactly.
Well,
They
yeah,
don't
he's
care
a
how
he's
much
a,
they-
a globalist.
Yeah, exactly. They
Yeah.
don't care how much genocide.
Because it's all
lasts.
corporations, and they just it's all.
Well,
there are
that's
no
right.
countries.
Right. This
You know
is
what's
the
that
truth of it,
saying?
though.
Corporatocracy.
That countries don't exist. Like, they do, but they don't. As in, the rich, the companies are above this. So the best example of this is in World War II, right? When it all kicked off, Coca-Cola it hit that point where everyone was like, you've got to stop selling to the Nazis. So what did? They split into two companies: German Coca-Cola and American Coca-Cola. Completely nothing to do with each other. Of course, they were selling Coke, and then guess what? They run out of sugar, and there's two of me. No, they run out of sugar, and they can't make Coca-Cola anymore. So what do? They look around. They go, oh well, we'll make Fanta. So if you've ever drank Fanta, that was actually made for the Nazis because they ran out of the stuff necessary to make Coca-Cola. Yeah, and in fact, you can find maps of Europe with Fanta bottles on the capitals of each city saying "Drink Fanta for victory." Drink Fanta for victory, right?
For
that
victory.
Is what. Yeah, I'm serious, right? Because they don't care. They're the same company.
Oh, things haven't changed, though, have they?
But yeah, do you really think Coca-Cola were on the phone and they went, Pascal, we are going to have to turn off the French department of the Coca-Cola. Oh no, we cannot do this. Oh no, we're going to have to do this. Oh no, I'm very sorry. We'll never speak to you again, you bastards. Put the phone down. It's bollocks. It's the same company. It's the same. Right. In Russia today, you've got HSBC, the bank still fucking, it's still being a bank in HSBC.
In a church that my mom's NGO rents the basement office, so it's like my mom's office in the basement of this church. So
your mom has an office in the basement of a church. Okay, I want to tell you this now. Your mom might be
in the basement. What?
She does peace and reconciliation work with the South Sudanese and Ghana, Sierra Leone.
Mom's not a sacrifice.
No, definitely not. But she might be the key or the gatekeeper because her name is Janice.
Wow. Okay.
Oh, Illuminati confirmed.
Out of interest, are your audience enjoying this conversation, or are they like, will you guys fucking
Yes, are the audience enjoying this conversation? Let us know, or should we look at actual history stuff? Are you waiting? Oh God, now there's a stuffed eagle here. We look at actual history stuff.
Hello.
What is going on, dude? We're getting bombed. Luke and I just wanted to have a nice
the £15 necessary.
Like, hey, dude, do you want to do a stream together in an hour? And I'm like, yeah, absolutely, I will. Next thing I do, I look at my phone and you guys are streaming, and I'm like, what the WF? So of course I had to jump on.
You know what the problem is? It's those Canadian watches. The Canadian watches are made by Trudeau, and they're all a bit slow.
Don't call me buddy, guys.
Come on, guys. To go for a little bit. Love you guys. I'll hop back.
Welcome. How are you?
Oh, pretty good.
Yes, yes. And can you exchange your potato for an actual microphone, Bernie? Oh, he's
Where'd
gone.
Bernie
There
go?
you go.
It's done.
Biggs
dropped.
from the underground. How you going? Down there
Oh,
with the
pretty good,
Ninja
pretty good.
Turtles?
Oh, tell you what though, Campbell, if enough
Good,
of your
good, good.
subscribers subscribe to me, I might be able to afford a new laptop by the end of the week, and we won't have to do this
Ooh,
painful.
there we go.
You're still on the phone?
And we still
You're
haven't,
still on your cell phone?
Oh yeah, iPhone all the way, mate.
Damn,
Oh yeah.
that's tough. That's hard to do a
we
live
still
stream.
You know,
haven't,
no, yeah, exactly. That's
Bernie,
my dedication to you. Like, I want to be here.
we still haven't, yeah. No one wants you to take your hoodie off yet, mate. We're still waiting for donations. He will take his hoodie off for £25. Or is it euros? Pounds. You're back to pounds, aren't you?
I'm telling you,
No,
y'all
we
got to
never
show that
euros.
skin.
£25. And it won't be skinned because he's an Englishman and he's probably got about 15 shirts on. And when we finally delayer him, he's going to glow. He'll look enlightened. He's so white.
I got me a new chair this week.
Pale-skinned brothers.
I walked
No,
to. I
you know
went
what?
to the.
I actually have some kind of like mystery package Asian in me, so I bronze like a Greek
Whoa.
god.
Jeez. Don't get excited, girls. A mystery package. Okay. Enough said. You go, Biggs.
No, to be fair, I actually thought
Maybe you can raise.
would work out.
Maybe you can raise the tone of the conversation a bit.
Oh, I don't expect much.
Anyway,
Were y'all looking at those pictures that I was?
I am going.
The essential exposition. Y'all were you
Oh,
looking
yeah,
at those?
I'm going to the toilet quickly. I'll be back.
Okay.
Good.
Yeah, do us a favor. Wait, put up the exposition and put that photo back up and go on like the first one or something so we can see it, because I think Beagle would really appreciate this. Or give the screen to Beagle.
And now, was this the pictures that we were looking at the other day, or is this a different set, or what's the deal?
How do I get Beagle a screen?
I have no clue, man.
Beagle,
I'm not the same.
here, boy. Here, boy.
Oh, let me.
Come on, come and get the screen. Come and get it.
Oh,
take the screen,
Sorry.
Beagle.
How do I give him a screen?
I don't think I can.
Take the screen.
Take it, Beagle.
How do I do that?
Reach out with your hand.
Beagle. John Luke.
What do I do?
John Luke.
Take it.
Beagle. Take it. You have the power. It's within you. Take it. Use the force, Beagle.
Seriously, how do I take? How do I take over? I don't know how to do it.
I got no idea at all. Is it even possible? I don't know.
Oh,
I don't know. Let me.
Can you do? Oh, I know. Can you share screen, Beags?
Yeah, I was
because
actually
the link's
looking
in the private chat.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. Do that.
Go to private chat. Private chat has got the link to the book, and then you can show it from your screen, from your end. Well, not your end, because we've all seen that on a recent video from Tartarian Truth, but we won't talk about that. Bit cheeky.
I don't see it in the private chat.
Oh wait, it might. Right, one sec. Let me repost it.
Oh, maybe.
Wait,
on. I'll repost it.
I've just done it. There you go.
Hang on, I've got it.
I'm trying.
No, I've done it. Can you see that
There
one?
was something I was going to show you.
Now there's about 3 of them.
I don't remember where it was.
You
click
any of those.
Share screen. Any of those, and I'll be back before I pee my pants.
Okay. All right. There it goes. All right. Bear with me here.
I am in control now. I
Share
am
screen.
autodidactic. You will.
Okay. Cotton States. Is that what we're showing?
What?
Cotton States.
It's the link, bro. Click the link, and then it says like a Centennial Exposition in the middle. It's like a book.
Do you see it?
I don't see shit, bro.
You don't see nothing? It doesn't say library company. The library company.
No. I just see you and me talking.
What the hell? What have I done?
If you guys donate now £25 to my Buy Me a Coffee, I will remove this hoodie.
Oh, I think I see what I've done. Okay, wait a minute. I know what I need to do. Bear with me, folks. I haven't done it this way before, so
if someone sends £50, I'll come back in a onesie.
I'm telling you, you got to show skin. You got to show that skin. Okay, I got it now. Okay,
I'll give you that arm. Okay, that's all you get. Yeah, this arm.
This should do it. Do you see that? Library Company of Philadelphia?
No, I don't see shit, but it's lagging. So, nope.
What do you?
I mean, you're on the right thing, but we're not seeing it. So I think Cambell might not have sent your screen over.
No. You got to be seeing it.
Well, I'm not seeing it, mate.
Oh, I bet he has to click.
Yeah.
Share.
Damn.
So
what I want you to do is describe to us what you're seeing, and we'll do our best.
Okay, it's a building, and it's got really fuzzy hair.
Right, one second. I need my notepad.
British.
I need my notepad. I can't do this without a notepad. Right.
I actually had something I was going to share with you, and I don't.
It's all right. Come on, tell me more. Come on, building, and it's fuzzy.
What was that thing we were looking at the other day? I found it.
Quiet, Bernie. He's describing something very important. Come on, Beagle.
I found something that goes with the.
I mean that is you've shared the screen, but you're on completely the wrong thing. So I've got to give you a 10 out of 10 and a 0 out of 10 at exactly the same time.
How did I do that?
I don't know. You are amazing and retarded.
Oh yeah. Okay. All right. This is the same exhibition that we were looking at.
Showing now.
Yeah. I've got a fuzzy building written down. Okay, more notes.
But this is like different. This isn't the same thing you and I were looking at. It's the same exhibition.
Oh,
and I found some interesting stuff when I was digging through here. Let me. I'm just going through.
I've got my notepad ready, mate. I'm ready.
Write this down.
Oh, I'm right.
Show more skin. There.
Hey, Michael, how you doing?
I'm trying. I know that.
Right. I've got fuzzy building down so far. All right.
He went to the bathroom. Okay, I'm getting more to the pictures. Bear with me, folks. I'm digging through a
digital.
He's actually lying.
Not on camera
because of how boring this was.
Okay, we're getting into something now. Okay. Okay, y'all see
that boring enough for you?
Yeah. You guys are about to start getting my subscribers in, and they are just here for laughs. Like, they don't care about history. They're just here to hear me swear. Like, that's all I'm here for.
This is like inside the exhibition, I guess.
Oh yeah, it is. Zoom in on that exhibition. Show us deeper into that exhibition. What is that in the middle?
It's some kind of weird ass display.
Oh yeah, it is. Show us
people. It's not zooming in other than clicking in. It goes in a little bit.
Oh yeah. Click further.
Click it.
Look at those lights around it. Wow. So illuminated.
Y'all, were you looking at that same set we were looking at the other day? I think you were.
Ooh, what is this? Zoom in on this. What are they selling? I actually genuinely am interested. I'm putting the book away now. Okay, I'm not pretending anymore.
This is the inside the exhibition. This is all the shit you wouldn't show nobody. This is this is the stuff that even Shem wouldn't show.
This is the video Ancient Historia won't give you.
Yeah, this is it. This is the stuff.
This is such a shit show that with Tartarian Truth watching, it would inevitably show up on his channel. Shem, I sent you the link that you can just join in the stream instead if you want.
Yeah,
that's
Shem,
a really pretty fountain. I like that. That's a neat
join the
fountain.
shit show, Shem.
Yeah, this is basically we don't know what we're doing. We do this from time to time. We just throw ourselves out there and see what happens. Oh wow, look at that fountain there.
No, to be honest, what happened here, guys, was I promised that I had some really serious information to share with you guys. And then the minute everyone got here, I just removed my mask and was like, haha, I got you again.
And I believed him.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. They all believe me. So subscribe to my channel. Otherwise, I will delete all these guys' channels right now. I have the power.
Please do.
No, you don't.
Delete.
There's some techie bits on top.
No, but honestly, I am the young putty that holds this group together. So support me, and you support the team.
Junior researcher.
Oh, exactly. He
Oh,
likes to call
wow.
me Junior.
That's
Oh, wow.
pretty cool.
Yeah, that's
right
actually
there.
sick. Fucking what the fuck is that?
That's neat.
Zoom in on that, please, sir.
That is really.
That's the glass palace, right?
I love how you zoomed in and it got us like an inch closer.
I noticed that. Yeah. No, they went in closer that time when I hit.
Oh, yeah, it did. Oh,
there's actually a guy painting on there. Look at him. He's just. It's crazy looking. There's a dude on the roof.
But right, again, look at the way that the scaffolding is around it, as if they're repairing it, not building it.
I think they're finishing it off.
Well, no, for real. But I just like, I get this feeling from the way I've seen these buildings is that they were there before something. Well, I'm not necessarily before something, actually, but they were there before something that somebody wants to hide. So, for example, like the Crystal Palace, 1851 in London, somebody wants to hide the age of that building.
You know, I think what they did was they kind of just on some of these exhibitions, maybe they just came upon the construction of them in mid construction.
No, I think they've right. Imagine you've got this building and it's been destroyed by a comet or a tsunami or something, right? And you're just left with the iron framework. That's what I think they were left with.
Look at that's crazy. Old steam engine right there.
But yeah, the iron framework of the buildings makes sense because then it would be up to the people of the time to do what they want with it. So, for example, if it was 1851 and all you could do was stick glass on it, then you make a Crystal Palace. But if it's 1876 and you've learned to do a bit with fucking plaster and stuff, then you could actually put a nice facade on the building. And I think that's what we're seeing is like buildings that have been decorated in varying ways from early periods to later periods, because when you consider the actual construction of these buildings as opposed to the decoration, it's insane. And when you look for these pictures, like, you'll struggle to find anything. I mean, I won't die on this hill. I won't say that they're not constructed by us. I just feel like there's something odd about these places. The pictures seem to be
yeah, I think there's something is off. I can't exactly say what or what I really think happened. I mean, but I think something's wrong.
I would accept the theory of like a pre-industrial era revolution. So imagine in the 14th century, if we had an industrial revolution and then a giant war that killed everyone off or something. And then for some reason in the 20th century, they're trying to hide the fact that we had an industrial revolution in the 14th. That would make sense to me. It makes sense with like why churches have these weird minarets on top and all the,
That's weird.
It'd fit with a mud flood, wouldn't it? And you think about it, if we had like a industrial society, think of 1800s London, and then that got mud flooded, and then we all had to start again, but we didn't quite know how to do all the stuff.
Sorry guys, my phone's about to die. Hopefully Campbell gets back soon. I sent Tartarian Truth the link, so Shem might join in, but my phone's dying, so I gotta go. See you guys in a little bit.
Okay, Burn. See you later. Take care.
No worries. I'm just going to cover on Mike for a second, Cam.
I think Cam got stuck on the John.
Oh, well, I'm worried for him. I'm still here. I'm just doing something that isn't allowed to be caught on camera.
That's wild right there. Why would you? That just doesn't make sense to me. I don't know. It's so strange to have the statue kind of done already, yet the dome isn't done. Is that weird, or is that, whoa, what did I do?
Did you click it?
No, it just got really big all of a sudden. That was weird.
Which statue are you looking at the top?
I don't know. It's on one of the buildings.
All right. Well, you know what, right? Zoom into the top of that building. One thing I would say is that There is zero scaffolding or cranes around that.
Yeah, how they get that up there, I don't know.
Now, obviously, they could have moved them, but the point is like,
I mean, I'm fascinated by the in Philadelphia, the William Penn statue that's 35 feet tall and it's on the top of the building. That one just kills me. Have you ever seen that one on the City Hall?
Nope, not seeing it.
That one's really
Look
cool.
at the inside of this. Right, bearing in mind, these buildings are supposed to be temporary buildings, and they are mostly assumed to be made of like staff, which is basically plaster.
That ain't staff.
Exactly. Look at that. Ridiculous. What?
That is archwork underneath.
Whoa. Look at that.
Floor.
That looks like arcades down the middle. See these?
Right.
Arcades usually are part of like a viaduct or an aqueduct or some kind of water system. You can see them there again on the right. Look, look on the left and the right of this pit in the middle are arcades, which should indicate some kind of water system. Okay, think of an aqueduct or a viaduct. That's where arcades come into it. So either buried building or some kind of water system there.
And it's got a Moorish look to it in the architecture there.
But fuck the architecture and look below. Just below the architecture, you can see the rings that are undecorated. Those arcades, undecorated. Look.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
and look how deep they go. It's like they're unearthing those. They're not building them.
I think I remember reading somewhere that this building supposedly, quote unquote, had a basement room with displays in it. But this doesn't look like a basement room. This looks like something that's buried.
They've unearthed that. Look at this entire middle structure. They've unearthed. And
horticulture hall or building.
They've built on top of it. And right, this is the same thing they do with Star Forts. Okay, so in my most recent Star Forts video, the German one, there is a couple where I show you how underneath is definitely more. Right, so what they've done is they found this Star Fort, and the tip of it that's out, that's exposed, they've turned that into the military bit, and they've gone, oh, it's just military stuff, right? And everyone focuses on the tip of these Star Forts, but they don't focus on what's underneath. And this is the same with this shit. The building they put on top isn't the amazing bit. It's the fucking buried building. It's all the shit that's underground.